on.
Excellent.
Usually I get a little pop-up thing, but I didn't get it this time. It just started. Here we go. So, after our brief holiday interlude for Thanksgiving, here we are again. Yay! It's been a while since the last session. So, going back, the Unlucky Bunch thwarted an attack, sort of, mostly on Selection Day. Between the party and the city guards, massive casualties were avoided, but there were still some. At the end of the big fight, the party joined together with a wizard who'd been watching all the proceedings, and it just happened to turn out that that wizard was Firemaster Morgan, who was someone that they had heard about and were potentially looking for. So Morgan took the party off the island to his little house nearby, neatly avoiding a lot of questions by the local constabulary. After some further conversation at the house, he and the party then traveled via magical means to the secret tower of the Spire Society, which isn't supposed to exist.
We all knew better.
Once there, everybody got to relax, have a few drinks. It became a very good thing. Everyone got a small reward for their assistance. Then, as you were gathering said rewards, somebody noticed. She didn't even look up.
Okay.
Somebody
Distracted.
noticed a small tube off to the side that didn't seem to fit with other things. And then it was discussed, and Morgan offered to allow the party to take said tube containing an obsidian shard back to a scholar in another part of the city. That scholar would know how to go about dealing with that. And as I believe Dundon described it, total milk run, easy peasy. You could do that.
Our favorite words.
That was facetious.
So total
Try to
milk
cover
run.
your ass now.
You did have discussions with amongst yourselves about going to the bank, because now you have a token that will allow you to get into the vault. This token was one of the major leverage points for Mouse and his attempts to acquire the book that you retrieved, which you were still considering getting to him somehow.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh, no. Getting to him was not the point. Being able to say that it's currently residing in Elspeth's head and could be copied out verbatim is the bargaining chip.
And it's less for actually giving him the book, because no,
it's trying to get at who sold it to him and how do we parlay the fact that it's sitting in his head.
Who was your buyer?
Who wanted it? Yeah. If we pay you as the middleman such that you get your cut and you tell us who sold it, we'll take Elspeth to him. Of course not, but you get the idea. So we're trying to convince Mouse to eliminate the middleman by committing seppuku.
So there were a number of options,
Yep.
but what you had managed to do was stagger drunkenly all the way back to your new home.
Hell yeah.
And proceed to sleep it off. So I believe that would be a lovely point with which to pick up and move forward.
And to let everybody know about an unfortunate consequence of Quench.
Oh, fuck you.
When we wake up in the morning, the entire house smells like brimstone.
Yay.
And everybody has a very clean alimentary canal because you've been pushing air through it the entire evening.
I didn't drink any quench.
Yeah, but you're tasting it now because it's floating at your back teeth from the ambient air.
Oh.
One nasty side effect is the brimstone farts. Yes.
Ew.
Opening windows. Opening
Yes.
windows.
Literally, you wake up and realize we have to air out the house.
Excellent.
Air out my soul. Oh.
Ugh.
Okay, so as everyone is coming around,
Waft that into a fucking filter for later.
what are your immediate thoughts? Because there was one other thing that was a potential, but it was more of an Azathan.
We had to find the elves.
Oh
and-
yeah, we got to
and/or
find
the
some old
Weavers.
people.
Yeah, it's the plot one.
We have to find the geriatric society. All right.
and or the Weavers.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, one or the other.
Could be both. You never know.
Both is good, but I at least have a lead in on one of those two.
That would
Shit.
just be something if my lovely parents were a part of that.
Oh, look at that, family reunions.
Would I
Um,
do something that terrible and twisted to your plot line?
Yes.
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 Unanimous.
Okay, maybe I would.
Would I do that?
I
Yeah,
couldn't even
without
believe
question.
I knew the answer to that question.
You would have done it for sport.
This looks like fun.
Oh, look at
That's
this.
what's important.
Hey,
Daddy issues. She has daddy subscriptions.
I haven't heard that one.
We're on our way to start a newsstand.
You've been around me too long, Eric.
Yay. Okay. So we have the bank, we have questioning mouse, we have finding getting in contact with the Weavers, finding old elves, and getting this crystal to Scholar.
You're the scholar by Bend. Yeah.
Leonardo.
Because
So,
we know
I rank mouse low level compared to everything else.
so
Fair.
the area where the scholar lives / resides, if you will, is called the Terremoto district.
Yes.
okay.
Hands down.
Oh, Terremoto, not tomato. Oops.
I was
Let me
very
fix that.
confused when she said tomato
Very
district.
yeah.
Oh, hold on, let me go fix that.
You remember that comment about on brand? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that definitely says tomato.
We need to get to
Leonardo
the tomato
Harco, I
district.
did write this down. Leonardo Harco, I believe, is the one we're looking for.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I do
Leo-
have Leonardo
Mhm.
Parco, but did not have the rate.
Yeah, there's a pub I wrote down, but I don't have the full name.
The Gray
Uh,
Hermit.
Yeah, the Great
Great
Hermit.
Hermit.
Oh, that wasn't a description of him. Haha.
No, it was not.
Clearly, I got my notes right now last week.
Too many shots of that sulfur drink.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stay away from the quench. It'll kill you very slowly.
Brings a whole new definition for gaseous form.
It certainly does.
It could be an alternate, as you're thinking about it, that could definitely be like an alternate ingredient when you're doing a potion mix.
Absolutely.
Oh dear God.
Like, that would be glorious.
Can you cast Stinking Cloud?
No, you can become Stinking Cloud.
I'm just saying you can modify it.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Azathan's got an idea.
No, I cannot. I can cast Blight though, so it's about the same thing.
Very different.
It depends on
Yeah.
the person.
Depends on the chimichurri, so
Oh. side quest aside for just a moment. Once upon a time, I was helping a friend move, and he had a crew of people over. Now, to be fair, we were busy. We were lifting. It was physical exertion, and someone I know picked something up and had gas, like one of those like. I don't know when this person ate flaming tires, but the entire moving crew abandoned house. We left. We all walked outside because we couldn't stay inside. It was worse than bring a tear to your eye. It was not good.
Tear gas.
Yeah. Oh. One of the people was just like, dude, are you okay?
I am now, boss.
Like, yeah, like exactly, like, did something die in you?
Gerblin.
Please don't bend over again.
Like
Monica.
we're gonna hand you the lightweight things from here on out. No more heavy lifting.
Oh my.
Mm,
This seems to be an interesting way to set the tone for the night. All right.
It didn't matter that the weather was like 40 degrees.
Mhm.
We opened all the windows.
Mm-hmm.
We're
mhm.
moving. It's okay. Everything's got to go.
Mhm.
Didn't get the security deposit back, did they?
No.
Quick,
No, they did
before it
not.
sinks into the hardwood.
Okay. So all
On
the
that
windows
note.
are open in your new place.
Yep.
Mm.
Hey, great.
Azathan's
Actually,
in the basement where it all seems to be settling to.
which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
with
say
the open fire.
yellow
Blue
flame
flame
good,
bad.
blue flame bad.
Speaking of, so in my bag of holding,
Okay.
per my notes, clusterfuck of alchemical ingredients that were just kind of scooped in there from that second floor.
Yes.
Defenestration station.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You are like the very bizarre physical version of Schoolhouse Rock. Defenestration station.
Yep.
Defenestration. What's your station?
Yep.
Picking up
People and
tossing
putting them
through the
down
windows.
there. Yeah.
My gods.
I want those lyrics on my desk by Monday.
That.
Next time, an oil painting.
So this clusterfuck of alchemical ingredients, now that we have a minute and space, start withdrawing and putting things out, because I didn't really have a long time to examine much of what was there. But I figure you won't have the details for what those are right now, but
I kind of do.
oh, excellent.
I forgot to set up my. I knew I was forgetting something.
Happy to help.
Dice.
You won't need those tonight.
Yeah.
We never do.
Yeah, you said that last time.
I know. Maybe I should say it again. You shouldn't need the dice.
One more time for those in the back.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And what would that be that you forgot about?
The almost empty bottle of quench, parentheses explosive.
Yes.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. I can't touch open air.
A really
Right.
good idea not to.
Yeah, it's a Molotov waiting to happen.
So,
What happened?
remarkably, none of the containers that you just scooped and dumped are broken. So what it amounts to that you have pulled from defenestration station
Mhm.
is the equivalent of in the player's handbook, I believe it's an alchemist's kit.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
2 of those. That's roughly the equivalent of what you have.
Oh, neat.
Now, it's like patched together, knocked down. It's not like a clean new set. It's
Mhm.
like shit, I stole 3 Bunsen burners from next door. You know what I mean? It's that kind of a
It's a cobbled collection.
cobbled together collection, but the equivalent of 2 sets.
Got it.
And they're all worn as if having been used more than once.
Okay.
So you know that none of it's like the cheap isn't going to work. It's the cobbled together of, okay, this is the durable burner bowl that I need. Put that there.
Makes sense.
Which is probably why none of it broke when you scooped and ran.
This was not cheap stuff. Excellent.
And
So
maybe
you can set up, if you hadn't begun already, you can completely set up your own little lab down in the basement. Start cooking meth any day now.
Excellent.
Woo! Mushroom meth.
Breaking Bad. There's what we need.
Oh,
Listen.
add in that little spicy dream powder that you got in your bag.
Oh no. Gonna make some real wonky mushrooms with that.
That would be fun. Let me know if you think about that one for a while. Talk about going somewhere. There it is. There it is. That's how you go a direction where my stuff won't work tonight.
You're welcome.
I will
I didn't
spare
think you
you
could do
that
it.
one.
I didn't think you could do it. I misjudged you. I won't underestimate you anymore. The power of random is strong in this one.
Mm.
Wow.
On the next episode of Breaking Bard.
No, Barter's not here for that one.
Oh.
Everybody will be fucking musical on the other side of whatever that is.
Imagine the deities you run into.
No, I'd rather not.
Oh, I am not doing a musical episode. I'm just telling you that right now.
Oh, it could be fun.
Oh,
It could be.
You're a bitch.
A 1, a 1. I just rolled a 1.
No.
Okay, so musical theater for 100.
I'd like to take DM criming for 200, Alex.
It's just like that musical. The guy who hates musicals.
Oh,
Don't hate me. I just roll
Oh.
dirty 20s.
Side quest. That's like the most epic thing I've ever done for Justin's birthday. So he hates musicals. And my great idea was to take him to see Trolls before I realized it was like all, a musical. Because our caving group was called the Cave Trolls. So I was like, oh, Trolls, great, birthday gift. Oh, it was like opening number. It was like not even 30 seconds in, and they were in song. And I just looked at him and I was like, well, I fucked this one up.
I'm so sorry.
Tally for not getting that one.
Go swing and a miss.
Hard one. But the best part was I loved the movie. He was not a fan of it.
Well, on the upside, you have that little memory. My little memory of that was like 6 or 8 little girls that we went to that movie with. That was an interesting car ride. The songs continue in my head to this day.
Ongoing psychic damage.
You got it.
He
Mine was
suffers
just
with
laughter of, oh, I
anticipation.
messed up.
Just get fucking pinged for 1 point of psychic damage whenever he thinks about it.
Just a minor long-term madness.
I totally know what I'm getting you as a gift, though. Is some of the little glitter trolls, because there's yet another one of those movies out.
Yep.
Oh, is there?
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Yeah,
yeah.
There
there's
are
a
They're
already like
sequel.
3 of them?
up to like 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why? How? That was
pretty
like
good.
that was one movie's worth of reasonable content at best.
Which
Yes,
of
we're
course
across
meant
four
they made
movies.
4
That's
of
exactly
them.
how Hollywood does it.
Ah, fuck.
I'm pretty sure some musical group got back together for this last one.
Oh dear lord. Oh, I
Oh,
think you're
yeah.
right.
Was it NSYNC or is it Backstreet Boys? I don't know. We're both.
I think wasn't it New Kid or Kids No More or something like that is their new name? Like
Yeah.
New
Old
Kids on the Block.
Yeah. New kids
Yeah.
became kids no more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old Kids on the Block.
Kids on the Block became Join the
Old
HOA.
Kids the Rocker.
Oh,
Join the HOA.
The Steel Wheelchairs Tour,
Ah,
Jesus Christ.
sponsored by Depends.
oh, please.
I'm so glad this is
Geritol Stadium.
Yeah, depends on insure.
Don't you just love that this conversation is now recorded for history?
I can't
I made that
explain it
joke. No one
otherwise.
commented.
Hey, the beautiful thing is our adoring fan will get it.
we can't let down our ones of fans.
Yes, you know who you are.
We're talking to you.
Hi,
One
Pam.
person in one of these players' buildings, and like 3 people as of that knows.
Oh, we're not going to do spoilers. Hold on. There we go. We're back.
Excellent.
And to everyone else, that'll seem like an instant. Okay. Wakey wakey. Tofu, eggs, and bakey.
Ooh, gross. So I will get that set up. Finally get the lab and such set up down in the basement. Now I need to find other things.
Okay. So that's going to be what you're about. What is anyone else about?
Drinking.
Do we want to send a crew to go deposit things in the bank? Maybe I accompany Thea. And we can go do some of that while you're setting up as Than, or
As the dude who's carrying the stuff for the bank, I'd
oh,
have
I
to
was
go to
gonna
the bank.
no, I was gonna go ahead and carry it for you. You trust me.
That's true. That is true. It also just happens
What?
to be in the same place.
Hold up
with all-
here. Why don't you trust me?
Because you're holding my sister's dagger.
And because the only thing I trust about you, no, hold on. Of the few things I trust about you, is that I know I cannot trust you around finances
Why?
or
I
shiny
keep us
objects.
square.
Because things that are in my pockets are supposed to remain in my pockets. You
And they
do not
have-
have a shared, you do not possess a shared universal pocket.
Debatable.
Well, what?
Says the person who tends to just walk away with everything. Oh, they didn't see
I
that.
think what that is saying, Thea,
Pockets.
there's a story or a performance I saw once where it's you can always trust a dishonest person to be dishonest.
Hey, I have carried our winnings before and shared them faithfully and equally.
If they did
I'm just
not
saying what he's
interest you.
saying. I'm just repeating what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I trust the paladin.
Hmm.
That said, I also fully trust that if anyone tries to fuck with the paladin, you will stab them. So this is a weird, like, knife-based circle of trust here.
I like.
I mean, I do
I'm
have some
making
things
sure-
that I would love to try the daggers out on.
Oh, did
Well-
you see the improvements?
Yeah, that was why I was quiet when I first logged on, was because I was reading.
Okay.
Which,
Excellent.
speaking of trying your knives out on things, that's actually going to help me with stuff I need for the lab. Don't ask questions.
There's no bodies in our house.
When do I ever?
Don't ask questions.
That wasn't a question.
Don't ask questions.
I haven't made a single
Don't
interrogative
ask
statement.
questions.
I'm
All right,
making
so the
sure
basement is off limits now.
I'm
Excellent.
making sure the Twilight Codex information is copied down.
Excellent. So I will, once I'm done getting stuff for the alchemist to set up the lab in the basement, I will hand off the bag of holding with the token and the 2,900 gold and I guess and all my silver in there too. So that would be Eric, do you want me to just convert all of my silver to gold, or
You can leave it as silver because that's how it would remain. It's okay.
makes sense? All right, so that would be 2,900 gold and 227 silver.
Okay.
So that'll go into the bank.
Was any of that your personal, or was that all of the group stash?
For the gold, that was, oh fuck.
Because I'm assuming you only want to put in the group stash, right?
Correct.
Yes, but you can all withdraw from the group thing for things that you need, right?
Correct.
As long as you have walking around money, you're okay.
Do you have walking around money then?
No, I will be broke at that point because that's all my money in the bank.
So how much do you want to keep?
I guess I'll just keep the silver then. Because that's a
right.
reasonable amount of silver. Ugh.
So wait, I guess I should ask the question. What is a reasonable amount of like money to be walking around with?
Here, probably a little bit more than what you would expect. Like, given the ritzier districts that we've been around in and the price tags of things we've been running into, Eric, feel free to correct me on this one because I don't fuck with money. That's not true.
It is your opinion of how the world is. My knowledge of behind the scenes things is not going to help you on this one.
I would keep at least a small chunk of change on hand, whatever that means to you. For me, it's a couple hundred silver because I don't intend to need to buy much at the moment outside of alchemy ingredients, which unless I need something expensive, then I can go to the bank.
So like probably 1,600 gold pieces is too much.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
That's just the gold pieces.
Yeah. Rich girl is telling you that's too much.
Yeah.
I think carrying change, it's oh man, it's tens, 50s, and Benjis.
Well, I mean, I do have, it's part of it's in bars. It's not just coins.
You shouldn't be carrying bars of
You
gold.
should not be carrying bars, and we should deposit them.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Okay.
You have
So
a
you
bunch
come
of
up with your
jewels,
total.
too, right?
Yeah, we have jewels as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
got
have
a
all
box
kinds
of
of-
Watso gems.
we have a box of gems. We have some really nice linen spools that need sold.
Yep.
I have a shit ton of alchemy ingredients.
Which
Well,
are staying
not-
here.
Yeah,
I
if
wouldn't
you-
put those in the vault because if they react and burn down the vault, I don't want to be the reason we lost all of our stuff from within.
Oh no, they're land shark teeth and claws.
Like I said, you're
Uh,
keeping them here.
The platinum pieces, how many are the gold are they worth? Is that 100?
The
One-
platinum goes in the vault.
It should all be 10-1, unless Eric's changed
Oh,
it.
so it's 10
to
gold
1.
for one
Yeah.
platinum?
Correct.
Yep.
All the platinum goes in the vault.
How many platinums do you have, dear?
4.
Oh, 4. That's not such a bad number.
All the
No, I
platinum.
I was spending them for a while and converting them into gold.
I don't know the conversion rate, but I was converting them.
Well, no, I was telling you guys and you guys were converting.
Yeah, I was probably telling her the conversion every time.
Oh gods. Yeah, I don't want to draw that much attention to ourselves, and just drops a platinum on the table.
Ugh.
Time station.
Eh, It's worked so far.
Okay.
We've been in the fucking boonies.
Elsbeth, you said you were copying notes out. Are you headed out at any point?
Probably not, unless
And or Dundon?
If I'm needed to safeguard the booty as we take it to the bank,
You're
I'll head
more than
out.
welcome. Yeah, you're
Otherwise,
more than welcome to join us, Dundon.
all right.
So we three grab all the stuff that is going to be deposited. If anybody wishes to deposit individually, we will, so noted. We'll create one big account, even though we'll individually know how much we put into it. And we can go down there and at least get all the heavy stuff out of our possession so that we can not clink as much when we walk.
All right. So just for record keeping, is there someone who's going to have the master list of how much we've deposited? And then who's deposited what, or are we keeping track of that as individuals?
Give Thea the master list. She's ruthless with money. She'll find
That is
out.
true.
Yeah, she'll hold everybody accountable.
Very true.
That is
All
true.
right.
Being the Daffy Duck person here, mine, I'm a happy miser, is not
Right?
always a bad thing.
Hey, it's gonna get us paid for some jobs versus, taxed houses.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm doing a quick spreadsheet just to get us started here. So Azathan, I've got you down for 2,900.
Yep.
Thea, how much you got in gold that's going in? Or gold equivalents?
So gold equivalents. Well, are
I
we
would-
keeping the platinum
I'm keeping
pieces?
I'm keeping two columns. I'm keeping gold and stuff that can be turned into gold.
Fair.
Oh, okay.
The only reason I
Gotcha.
bring up keeping certain denominations, especially for gold and platinum, is that matters in certain circumstances.
Right. Yeah, I was just going for gold and gold equivalents so that we can keep track, and I'll just list out, 8 bolts of cloth or whatever it is. So
Fair
Thea,
enough.
what do you got in gold?
So I'm gonna have 5 gold bars that are worth 200 gold pieces each.
Okay.
I'm going to, let's see. I will give 2 of the platinums.
So just straight up 2 platinum pieces, or
Yeah. Well, I'll give
Okay.
3. I'll give 3 platinum pieces.
all right.
And
Let's see. And then are we doing gems and stuff too?
Yes.
All right, I
except
got
diamonds.
Yeah, anything that's not life insurance.
I have 2 rubies, 2 black gemstones that was never identified. 2
Wait,
amethysts, 1
Two
emerald.
amethysts? Okay.
Yeah, I have an emerald.
wait. Before we go put them into a bank filled of other valuable objects, 2 unidentified gemstones?
What could
Yeah.
go wrong?
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Yeah,
Elsbeth?
I've been holding on to them for a while.
I mean, are they magical?
Oh, probably not. They were from the Steam Dragon Cave.
Dundon?
Wow, that's a
Unless
long
they're
time
magical,
ago.
I can't help
Yeah.
it.
I
We're,
forgot.
we're pivoting schools of expertise here.
I mean, I'll take a look at them. Am I able to discern anything about them?
No, because I would have to go hunting for what they actually were at this point.
Well, if we put them in a bank, you don't have to worry about it yet.
Well, yeah.
All right. So
Uh,
keep
hold
going.
on. Let's treat that the same as the alchemy ingredients, because I don't want to be responsible if the fucking black gems of unknown origin like spontaneously bring something into being.
I mean, we've had them this long,
I
and
was
they've just
gonna
been
say,
rattling around in a bag.
And we can subject them to the site to know that they're non-magical.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Then I have 5 azurite gems that are worth 10 gold pieces
Ooh.
each. I got
You know,
a huh?
we are ridiculously wealthy for our level. Like, y'all-
Hematite gems. I got 7 at 10 gold pieces each.
It's almost like we have a hoarder.
Okay, Pocket,
I
what
said
else you got?
she's a dragon.
That's my spirit animal. Let's see.
DM question while she's checking her inventory. The linen spools, did you ever give me a valuation for those?
Yes. Do I
I
remember
can look
what
back
it
in the
is?
notes.
No.
Hold on. I have it in the notes.
Thank God one of us does.
Hmm.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
one of
That
us
would
was
have
the one
been
that
way
actually
back.
writes things down.
I do really depend on you all to keep track of this sort of thing.
That's
Hold on, I
reasonable.
got it. Because we went through that when we were carrying it out. That's when we
And it was
started.
how many bolts? 7?
6.
6. Okay.
Hold on.
Got 6 linen spools.
It was all crimson, if I remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and they were very, very nice linens.
Yes. So conceivably, you could slide on over into the we'll say Zona Feste
Mm-hmm.
district.
One of our more persuasive members.
Maybe you go back to Rainbow Row.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I'd have to look like a tool again.
Oh, I still have. Wait. That's true. We are going out. So hold on one moment.
Was that 2,900 gold pieces? Was that with our 800 gold pieces that was consolidated loot from the Crimson Crescent Tome? Or
Uh,
that
Yes.
included
Much
that?
better.
Or was that
Yeah, that's been
The new fashion outfit.
Thank you for the distraction, Iadu. I almost said something a little rude.
What else is on the list?
um
sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah,
Reading a
do
fucking
continue.
mug.
all right, so if we're offloading the 6 linen spools, I can remove that from my list.
Yep. And I'll post
Um,
this. I'll post a picture of this to the chat just to make sure everybody's seen it and has a copy in case I get hit by a bus.
I'm just double checking.
No Isekai trucks.
Truck-kun, no.
Let's see. I'm gonna keep the necklaces and stuff that I have on me.
Hmm?
You mean the myriad of holy symbols?
They're not all holy symbols.
some of them are unholy symbols.
You and Benny.
I think that would be good for now.
Okay.
Did you sell off the statue already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or the big ass statue was gone forever ago.
that was
Okay.
how I got the gold bricks.
All right, Elspeth, what do you want to put in, if anything?
I think I'm good for now. I don't have much in
Okay.
the way of gold coins because I'm usually doing stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm very poor compared to all of you. I feel like I'm a monk amongst nobles. Dundon, you got anything you're putting in?
I have 2 gemstones. That's all I was told. A box of gems from the underworld that we looted. But that's for everyone. So
Right.
it just said lots.
Yeah.
Good note.
Yeah. And that's what I got.
Okay.
And I had to go back to my paper notes for this.
Ooh.
Pardon me while I go to the archives.
That's okay. I was looking over my stuff. in
Mind
relation to this.
you, this is that we're talking, that episode was episode 29. We are on 42.
Yeah.
That
Good
we've
night.
been carting this around.
42. Don't panic.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of not panicking, I realized looking at my stuff, I know I had a necklace of fireballs, but I don't know how many beads are on it.
7
Yeah.
Seven?
or 6.
No, now 6 because you've used it once, I do believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that there are other members of the party who are much better at keeping and taking notes than I am.
Oh yeah, totally. I suck at
Collective
this.
memory.
Eventually, one of us will remember enough, or we will remember enough fragments collaboratively to create one potentially accurate memory.
Yes. Always have one neuronormative in the party.
There's a name for that in computing.
Oh.
Distributed something, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it's distributed computing, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way that 2,900 is just what it is, because we had a chest of 2,500 with the trade spire chest, and then we had a 800 gold piece box as well. From there.
So it was, I had a note for 3,200 gold, but some of it was spent on alchemy ingredients prior to our
gotcha.
heist.
Yeah.
Nope, that's fair.
So all right, we're at 2,900 current. That's fine.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
All right, well, so I think we've got an accurate for now.
And you didn't want me to put the alchemy ingredients in there?
No,
No.
Okay.
they stay with your lab.
Because
You're gonna have quite the set of shelves fit out down there. You've got quite a collection of stuff.
I do. I feel very surprisingly well equipped. This is a new and strange sensation. Normally I'm used to running around with next to nothing.
Is the basement floor dirt or
Stone.
Stone? I could work with that if we need to expand downward.
You may run into the water table. Just saying.
That's
Yeah.
fine. We have
I'm a
mushrooms
dwarf.
for
I know
that.
how to work with that.
Okay, fair enough.
Just make a
You-
fountain outside.
You very specifically gave us a mushroom for that.
Did I?
Let me go check my notes here. Let me go check
Once
my
again,
notes
somebody
here.
taking notes.
I actually have notes about, the
Oh yeah, if it's
mushrooms.
mushroom related, he's a prolific note taker.
It was gonna be
We also have to track down what is the guy who owns the caravan and get our due from him.
Altus.
Altus, yeah.
And we technically half own that caravan.
Yeah, we have owned the caravan, but we need to actually, he also has some of our funds as well.
That's true. It's the Altus Hook Hill caravan.
Yeah.
Where we own half of it.
And he also moved some of our cash that we still need to pick up.
Fair. And to answer your question, DM, between barrel stock and water orb.
Wait, one more time?
There are two kinds of mushrooms that deal with water. Barrel stock and water orb.
I remember the barrel stock.
Yeah, we ran into the barrel stock inside the sauna.
Yes.
Fairly common from what I recall.
Correct. The good news is we'll also never have to really worry about poisonous water because they filter water.
You're gonna start your own little mushroom farm, I presume.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I picked a place
don't
that-
ask questions.
Don't ask questions. But yes, the answer is yes. Mushroom farming will begin.
Okay.
Got to get me some lion's mane.
Okay.
All right, so that being said, I've now pulled together the stuff, and Dundon and I and Thea will head out to the bank. I will be holding on to DeCoin, dressed up in my finery. I do not have my thob with me, but I'm wearing it. And we make our way. So first off, have we been given any indication where it physically is, or are we still relying on our hench person to provide that information?
Generally speaking, you were relying on
Torton. Turtle. Torton.
Turtle.
Torton.
Turtle.
Toradol.
You guys,
Turn it.
Turtle and mouse.
you guys are gonna start calling him Turtle, and it's gonna stick.
Yeah.
They've been doing that.
Remarkably, Turtle hasn't been around a lot in the day
Yeah, that we've been gone, right?
that you've been gone. So you're not particularly certain. You could conceivably,
Walk up and ask a cop.
basically,
That's
Don't
kind of
talk.
my thing.
We don't talk to the cops.
I always talk to authority.
and what it amounts to is they aim you, essentially they aim you towards the Temple District, which is the other side of the party district from where you're at.
Okay.
There are a lot of much bigger, much more official buildings down there. Lots of temples, as you might expect. Government facilities, and down one particular side street is the vault.
Okay.
And you make sure I match my description that we have done before. Vault7. It is very tall for a city like this. It is easier to find than you think because it is essentially a big flat cube.
Oh, interesting.
There are no windows, there are no doors.
So
It
it looks like a vault.
It all looks like white polished stone.
Okay. Well, then we will approach it, looking for coiny type places that we could place said coin to give us access.
And are you carrying the coin?
I specifically am carrying the coin.
Okay. So as you walk up and approach, you start to feel a little bit of resistance. Do you have the coin in hand?
Physically in hand, because I'm looking at it every 2 seconds to make sure Thea hasn't stolen it yet.
There are no struggles with object permanence here.
Right?
None whatsoever. The struggle
Object
is
permanence,
real.
perfectly fine. Kleptomania, different story.
Yes.
So as you get within just outside of arm's reach with the coin, that resistance seems to give a little bit, and you're like, oh, there is a door. It's right over there.
So I physically see one.
You physically see a door.
Okay.
We don't see anything.
Then I will continue towards it and see what happens to my two compatriots.
They're just following you.
Right, but they physically are not, they're not prevented from coming since they're with me, is what I'm getting at.
Not as long as they're within a certain radius.
Okay.
So as you get to the door, you do see what essentially looks like a knock pad. It has a little brass handle.
Yeah.
Okay. You give it a knock and a little square. Whoosh. Just the eyes looking out. No one says
here. We are here to open an account, and I hold up the coin.
Excellent. Someone vouches for you. Hold, please. The door opens up, and the three of you are allowed in.
Got put on a
Right.
fantasy hold line. Jesus.
Your account is important to us. Please hold.
Ask us about our certificates of deposit, currently at 4.7% interest.
Oh man.
As you walk in, this is a very nicely appointed. There's a brief corridor, and you walk into a very nicely appointed, what essentially amounts to a waiting room. A bunch of chairs, couple of tables, little drinks set around the side. I mean, it's decidedly nicer than most places you go to. It still looks entirely utilitarian, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, all the furniture is really high end, but none of it is ornate.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
God.
nothing for show. It's all for go here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a tall, slender woman with long dark hair walks out and says, "Welcome to Vault 7. May I examine your token, please?"
Oh, sorry. You're amazing.
"Thank you. Your token, please."
And I hold out the token, and you can see that there's literally flop sweat going down my face right now.
She hands it back with both hands. "Wonderful.
I drop it.
There are a few.
I pick it up.
Thank you.
There are a few important notes. We offer security here, but there is a small fee involved with this security.
As there should be.
My question to you: how much space do you believe you will need at this time?
Yeah, let me bust out my abacus real quick.
I mean,
So roughly a 5-foot cube.
Do you actually have the bolts of cloth outside of the bag?
Not yet.
Because they're
We're
actually
gonna need more than a 5-foot cube.
Oh,
Maybe-
wait. Yeah.
maybe probably a closet.
Yeah.
Okay. So 10 by 5. 10 by 5 by 5.
We are going to ask for 25 gold deposit, and we'll revisit your needs in 6 months if that is acceptable to you.
You see me reach in. I pull out a handful of coins. They end up all over the floor. I pick them up. I am beet red, and I count them out one at a time until I get to 25, and I put my coins away.
I'm suddenly regretting not like sending a stone along fucking Mission Impossible style. What the
Right.
fuck is going on?
Now, when you say revisit your needs, do you increase the rates?
Well, our rates are dependent on the needs of the folks we serve. There are a number of various things that need to be stored that are not simply metal or stone. Sometimes our storage clients have other needs. We may have to revisit this again. We do, however, ask that you do not endeavor to involve yourselves in any way with any of the other clients here. We hold your anonymity as dearly as we do your funds.
Fair enough.
Do not lose your token.
And you see me put it away.
This way, please. And she all but glides down a little hallway.
I look over at Dundon. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
She kind of is.
Yeah, she kind of is, and she's kind of. I missed my smitten roll, so I'm officially smitten for the next D10 rounds.
I don't think Thea's buying it.
Yeah.
Well, of course she isn't, because she looks over fucking skank. What every girl does when they see a pretty girl. Fucking skank. I feel better. Okay.
No, you know what Thea's doing? She's gonna do Mask of Many Faces. She's gonna put on her face and then look at Yadu.
Oh, that is cold.
I look
See,
like I just-
Dundon is now responsible parent again. All right.
Right?
Thea's just gonna start giggling.
Yeah, it's just
All right. Let's just keep it professional until we get inside of the closet.
I'm being very quiet and very respectful and following her.
What
Mm.
in
And
the
occasionally
7 minutes
holding
of
my
heaven
hand
is
underneath
that
my chin to
bullshit?
make sure. Yeah, occasionally holding my hand under my chin to make sure I'm not drooling.
I feel like Yadu's floating down the hall with a little smoke finger pulling him down after.
Oh yeah.
And
Amen.
all-
Amen, brother.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Thea's
I don't
looking
I don't have the bank account to cash that check, so we're good.
No.
No,
She's
no,
gonna
I'm
go back to her appearance.
I may be stupid right now, but I'm not dumb.
You eventually, after a random number of twists and turns, which Yadu, you have no idea how the hell to get back out of here.
Nor do I care, because there's no reason to get out of here.
She does bring you to a certain closet. And we're going to say it is.
Oh dear God, he's gonna roll. We're gonna get 666.
No, you're gonna get closet 15.
Oh, okay. Well, that's no fun.
I know.
I wanted you to roll some random number that actually meant something. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh well.
Closet 15.
I don't think we need to invoke the trihexia right now.
Right?
Okay.
She opens it. You see that there is what amounts to, with pegs, wooden pegs and wooden flat pieces, essentially what amounts to adjustable shelving.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all really like clean, neat. It doesn't look like it's been banged around. Someone else hasn't stored their crap on it, and you're just like, oh look, this is my spot now.
Mm-hmm.
It has that new feel to it. You're like, oh, this is just for us.
And new closet
Ooh,
smell.
Closet smell.
Yeah. All right. Which of course is camphor wood. So
She
we'll.
holds up her hands.
Yep.
One moment, please. She steps back. You see her turn her head. You hear her mumble something. On the floor, on either side of your closet door, there's a little mark on the floor. It looked like to Dundon, to your eye, it looked like the break of stone where they were laying all the pavers.
Yeah.
For the line on either side glows slightly. Wall of darkness on either side.
Oh, privacy.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Discretion complete.
So
All right. So at that point, Dundon, I hand you the bag, have you open it.
Doink.
I look at the shelving and I figure out from top down, which is where we want to store the fabric, how many shelves I would have to remove or displace, because that's the biggest item. And just start pulling bolts of cloth and putting them up in there. I then next shelf down, all gems. Just start feeding them in. Yeah. Well, we've got boxes of them. Remember, we did take the chests.
Yes.
We did.
So we put the chests in there. And then basically take a section and you see me pull out 2 empty sacks and load all the gold that I can into the sacks and set them down. And any gold I have left over, I'll put up with the gems. So we now have sort of 2 ginormous sacks of gold, and then anything left. So we'll figure, what, 1,400 in each and the other 100 up top, something like that.
Sure.
Okay. Divest myself of the 2 sacks I bought with my opening gold. I don't need sacks with this crew. They all are cash and carry. I haven't got a gold piece to my name that I didn't earn when I came into this campaign. I literally have not had a single gold piece given to me in treasure that didn't end up in party treasure. So, not that I wanted, but all right.
Okay.
We finish up with that, get everything stowed appropriately, and then I look over at her wonderfulness and
Oh, she's outside.
okay, so
She
she's
can't
out.
see in here.
Oh, because she made this motion, so I thought she was inside.
No, she did it from outside. She
Okay,
is not,
great.
She is not party to what you have put in there.
Fair enough.
Which, that's an impressive dedication to privacy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're getting what we paid for. So we finish up and say, all right, how do you close this thing?
It does have a standard door.
Okay, I just was around here, everything's been magical, so I didn't want to touch something and end up in the 5th plane of hell.
Wouldn't be 5, but that's okay.
I think it would have been 7th.
You, as soon as you shut the door,
Yeah.
barrier goes down.
Okay.
Ah,
Most impressive.
Thank you. This way, please. And she leads you right back out. There is
Not
no
that I know.
dawdling. There's no,
Yeah.
and it
It's
is
all
not,
business.
It is not the same route out.
it's
Oh,
more
that's what I
direct,
was going
isn't
to
it?
ask. Yeah.
No, it's not more
Oh,
direct.
okay.
It's more confused.
Hmm.
And by the time you get back to the waiting room, you have no idea where your closet was.
Nor do I seem to care.
You also have no idea what other rooms may or may not have been in there.
Nor should we.
Right.
We've already been told to be discreet.
Um,
Not that you could have told a thing because you're, half drooling.
she takes
It
out a
wasn't for the
small.
fact I didn't want to piss off the place that's holding our goodies. I really had a couple of things I wanted to try.
She takes out a small parchment roll. She writes some information down on it. She folds up the parchment. She hands it to you.
I managed to not drop it.
That is your account information. Please keep it safe. If you can, if any of your group have the ability, remember it and destroy the paper. Thank you all. We appreciate your business. And she motions to the door. You don't get to hang out.
Arrivederci.
And we're gone.
Notably, in all of that interaction, the person who answered the door initially is nowhere to be seen, nor were there any other guards.
That's the sort of place you don't need guards.
Apparently.
That's the sort of place where if you break in of your own accord, you get lost.
Oh, I'm sure there's all sorts of traps in there.
Oh yeah, no, we're just going to send you off into this endless, strange corridor with no end or no loop back. Goodbye.
You have to become the Matrix. You have to find the guy with all the keys.
Gotta know not to bend the spoon because there is no spoon.
The cake is a lie.
Yes,
The references circle has come full circle.
but it is tasty.
It's so delicious and moist.
You also drink it with tea and no tea. As long as your bread doesn't land buttered side up.
Well,
Okay. Having made the deposit, you have the vault key, you have the vault information, the vault note. you three are headed back. The two of you, do you go out? Are you simply Elsbeth and Azathan staying in the whole time?
Yes, but once I'm done setting up the alchemy lab, which shouldn't take long, I'm gonna take out the teardrop pendant.
Okay.
And think about the last conversation I had with that fucking elf whose name I can't fucking remember right now.
Hang on.
Yep.
And he said it wouldn't be a musical episode.
Was this the stoned mystic?
What?
I don't know. For some reason, I have oh my
Oh, that was more my stuff.
I don't
Okay.
remember when the
That's that stuff.
thing to look back at notes.
Yeah, this would have been like episode 2 or 3.
Oh, yep, nope. I drank too much. Can't remember.
Where did he go?
Thick is the Twilight Codex. If you have the brain power to answer. I mean,
One more time. What's that?
how big is it? Like, how long will it take me to copy down the Codex?
There's actually, well, that's a 3.5 spell. I don't know if they do it anymore.
What?
Sure. Ask me a couple of things all at the same time. It'll work out really well.
Just cast Kinkos.
You do answer that thing first.
Yeah, and he'll end up with a ball gag. Let's not necessarily give him any ideas. Wrong kind of Kinkos.
Bring out the kid.
It's one of the somatic components was wrong. It's FedEx Kinkos. I remember the time before then.
Oh, where is that spell? Because basically the spell was it allows you for various levels to just there it is. Actually, it's a cantrip. And I can't pronounce it.
Prestidigitation?
No. Amenu.
No, that is not one for us.
Is not
That said, it could always be one for us.
They didn't keep that in 5th edition?
No.
Because that particular spell is copy non-magical text, 250 words a minute. But the object gets a saving throw if it's unwilling.
Oh, hell no, that's not a spell in 5e.
Just by the name alone. I may not know all the damn spells, but at least I know cantrips.
That's a shame.
Get to
That
writing.
said, it could be one if the DM decides it is.
DM did not decide that yet today. So we're going to say no for right now.
I'm still at writing notes because I spent most of my time in the library because I couldn't leave the house.
Nerd.
Yeah, but the real question is, how's your ink supply?
Oh, good question.
Insufficient.
Paper?
How many pages is this thing?
It was described as a tome, so
Yeah. There's a
Lengthy.
page. There's a page count on it. I will need to look it up, but it's not an insignificant number.
You did not give me a page count on the description you posted. You did say it was half an inch thick.
Great question.
Could
Oh. Hey, there it is. The Twilight Codex. La 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 la. Half an inch thick. No page count. So,
Musical episode.
what's that?
I said musical episode. You're going la 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 la.
It's you. You all have done that to me.
you're welcome.
I didn't.
I'm gonna go with about half an inch. I'm gonna go with about 300 pages.
Okay. I'm gonna need paper for this.
Yeah, actually about 280 according to Digipod, but yeah.
Go 280. That works.
Hey, Aspen, you done yet?
Yes, I'm done with setting up the alchemist lab. Yes, and I'm working on a couple other things. Why?
I figured you didn't want me going out to town alone.
No, absolutely not.
I need paper and ink.
Copying the book.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Well, if there's discussion about doing it the other way, then yeah, we're gonna need it.
Yeah, let's go. Based on Thea and I's enthusiastic walk through the marketplace, would I have any inkling of places that we could go to get those supplies relatively inexpensively?
Kind of ish. But
All right.
you could conceivably do the same thing that the rest of the group did, which is essentially ask the guard patrols that are wandering around.
I think we'll just get to the area and then ask.
Okay. Do me a favor, each of you do a quick investigate, gather information type thing. Give me a roll for that.
Shutting our windows first before
What's
you
that?
leave.
We're closing
Shut
the
our
windows.
before you leave.
Oh yeah.
Close the windows.
Absolutely.
Make sure the door trap is set as it always is. And this is what, a perception?
I think he said
Investigate.
Investigation. Ah,
19.
9.
Okay. As you get over there, Elsbeth, you're like, oh, okay. And you start talking to a couple of people, and they're like, oh, well, okay, so you have to go down here, cut down Fisherman's Alley, and then around the corner, and it should be over in that direction. Both of you give me a perception roll, please.
That is a dirty 20.
9.
As it then, there's a bunch of people out. You find it a bit distressing. You're like, you can't tell if your guy Turtle is around or not. And it seems odd that you haven't seen him or heard from him today.
Yeah, that is very odd. Mouse had said he was, because Mouse had made implications that he was going to tune him up for speaking too much. Wonder what that means.
So as you cruise around, you head down Fisherman's Alley, and now where did it go? Now we'll throw this into
Oh.
get that in the old general chat.
Oh no.
If someone wouldn't mind sharing the screen.
Just a minute. Have to move faces around. There we are.
And you should be able to see yourselves off. There you go, off to one side. Directly in the intersection, there is a delightful person strumming away on a little instrument and humming a fancy tune. And she is quite good. as you are in the alley, you see there are a bunch of other folks around, despite the fact that they're not shown there. Moving this way and that. There are a couple of other business establishments around, people moving in and out. But this particular woman seems to be drawn to you in particular, Elsbeth, and starts a different tune, singing along, and very much like really focused on you.
Do I
Is it a
recognize
No,
no
Is it
bounty
too much
hunters?
recognized?
Okay. This is odd.
What is?
Do you not see how the bard is just staring you down?
Oh, I've noticed.
Yeah, we're gonna find another way to get where we need to go.
You know how to get there? That's the only way I know.
We'll find another way.
so as you stall out and stop approaching, she shifts, turns her head a little bit, and starts another tune. And
Guessed in something.
Elspeth, I would like very much for you to do a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, fuck me running. No.
Awesome.
She is amazing. You are so taken in with this music. It is the sort of thing that you have been looking for. You get complete tunnel vision on her. She is dead sexy, and you want nothing more than to pay attention to what it is that she's doing. This is a crazy cool love song. She is all about it, and you are all about her.
Whoa.
What's your armor class, Azathan?
High enough, probably.
Uh-huh. What's your armor class,
Bold
Azathan?
statement.
My armor class is presently 16.
From your left side, you see an absolutely beastly large individual with hulking green arms that are filled with tattoos lean out of the crowd and hammer you with a fist that's about the same size as your head. He hit you really, really hard. Causing you 6 actual points of bludgeoning damage.
That's it?
Yeah. That was his fist. There's nothing. He's not armed. He's not carrying a sword or anything else. At least not that you see.
That's his mistake.
Is he taking necrotic damage for being so close to Azathan?
Not
He
yet.
will here shortly.
Okay.
However, the next thing he does with his other hand is grab Elsbeth.
Stupid. Okay.
Elsbeth,
Yes.
opposed strength check, please.
So I'm guessing it would be my athletics. What is he attempting to grapple me?
Yes.
Yes.
My understanding of the rules is that it's his athletics versus my athletics or acrobatics, my choice, unless you want to rule otherwise.
Okay, we can go with that.
Okay. Like I don't like constantly saying it. I just wanted to let you know the ruling.
No, that's fine. I always thought it was straight strength opposed, but that's probably the old rules.
It is an older rule, yeah. Because as long as he hasn't already grabbed me, I have a chance to just whoop, dance out of the way. Not that the bonus is any better, but 11.
No,
But based on the picture, no.
because you are completely enthralled. You didn't see it coming.
Hmm.
And the other thing that you didn't see coming was the gentleman tucked in behind the boxes who sneaks out, and Azathan, through your slightly wonky vision, you see him slip up, clink, and slap a cuff on Elsbeth, a metal cuff.
You have a life insurance policy, right, Elsbeth?
What?
Exactly. Perfect.
What?
So have we started our initiative yet, or?
That was the surprise moment. Now we can go to initiative.
Excellent.
Okay. 11.
21.
And okay, Azathan, what do you do since you go first?
All right. Well, I'm gonna get a 2-for-1 here. And I'm casting Call Lightning. Centered on
Jesus.
self.
Wow. Okay.
So basically what from us, it's this immediate manifestation of a thundercloud. Just it's a 100-foot thundercloud above us, which the others I can guarantee will be able to see.
And right
As a bolt of lightning just comes down directly on top of me, which will get myself, Elsbeth, the two that are immediately around us as well.
Oh, so you're hurting me too.
That's why I asked if you have a life insurance policy.
You always hurt the ones you
Wow.
love, as Elsbeth.
Listen, it's these two against two casters, and you are made of nothing. So shut the fuck up.
Wow. Okay. Is there a saving throw for that?
Yes, they are. Let's see. It is dexterity saving throws. They're going to take damage regardless. And it is DC 15.
What's the radius on that?
It is each creature within 5 feet of the point. So everything within a 5-foot circle around me, which is everybody in this little clusterfuck here.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, it's 100 feet up, 60 feet wide. This cloud is, it's 10 feet thick, 60 feet wide, and 100 feet up. So that should be visible to pretty much anybody.
Everyone and their fucking brother can see.
Correct. Yeah,
So on
go
our
ahead.
way back, we're gonna just see all of a sudden a magical thundercloud come in
And just
and a bolt of lightning, and we're gonna immediately know, oh, that's gotta be our crew.
pretty much.
Yeah. No one else would do something like that here.
Yeah, So Elsbeth, I'll need you to make that deck save as well.
Elsbeth of the 9 roll.
18.
Pass.
Oh yeah.
I
Good
also
news is-
activate my ring of Mystic Defiance.
All right. So good news. For those of us that passed, it's only half damage.
Okay. What's your damage?
I'm getting to that part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need more D10s.
Glad I
Oh,
activated
dear.
my ring. That's
Oh
my-
dear.
These will do.
Wow.
Azathan just said, fuck it, nuke him from orbit.
Fuck you guys. I
No.
knew this shit was a setup. They don't put pretty people in the middle of streets for nothing. Doing math wrong.
Math is hard. Barbie said so.
Honestly, it fucking is. Oh,
I love that I've infected you with that.
I say it all the time. That's one of the things that have stuck.
it's not storming out today, correct?
Oh no.
It
No,
is
it's
now.
actually kind of a nice day.
It is
Oh,
now.
it's-
Is now because you know what? Fuck these guys in particular. I decided I might want to upcast this.
Dude, really?
No,
civilian casualties, dude.
I'm not worried about civilian casualties. I'm taking that lawful evil slide.
Clearly not.
Listen,
Oh dear.
the last time anybody bushwhacked us in a town, they were coming to try and take that bounty on Elsbeth. And it looks like these guys are about to do the same. This time, I'm not going to let Elsbeth go, oh, they could have just been here. No, fuck you. You're coming with me this time. You're riding this lightning with me, motherfucker. All right, let me get that damage. Actually, that damage was 17 points of lightning damage.
Okay. 2 things.
Yes.
First, a question for the GM. One of
Sure.
the magic items I have. What was that?
Go ahead.
One of the magic items I have is my Shirt of the Moon, which is a protection, but that only applies to physical damage, not magical damage. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. I did, as a reaction, activate my Ring of Mystic Defiance, so ignore 10 of that damage from a spell or spell-like ability.
Don't worry. That was pre-halved. So half it and then
Okay.
Oh, so I took 0.
excellent. And because I cannot do that. And speaking of, I will see if any of them live through that before I carry on.
Okay.
Let me take my own damage here real quick. So that was 17.
Yeah, you targeted yourself.
Yep. I'm fine with that.
Dude's dead.
Oh no, 9 points of damage.
Only those who own their own destiny will poison their own well. And Azathan, ooh. You just going for it.
I'm not letting Elspeth get kidnapped.
Okay.
What is he?
So you hear from just behind your right shoulder,
Mhm.
son of a bitch.
Excellent. So the big dude's still standing, right?
Yes, he is.
Excellent.
He
So
does not look happy, nor does he look healthy.
which is going to make the fact that he is, in addition to just covered in the char from a lightning bolt, that slow bubbling of red that is just building under his skin for next round, probably going to hurt. And for my last thing,
I love it.
because fuck you. How close is this one behind me?
Oh, he's in your 5-foot circle. It's okay.
Yeah. As in the 5 foot of lightning?
Yeah, he took it too. That's why
That's
he's
why you yelled.
Oh, good. That one's needs to make me a con save. This is
What's the DC on that one?
that is. Let me just double check it real quick. That is DC 15.
No.
Excellent. That is gonna be
That was probably the ink vendor.
Well, then, hey, then it's free.
No, then he's getting arrested.
fuck no. They tried to abduct you. I protected you.
By carpet bombing the alleyway.
Listen, it's your AoE spells or mine. Pick one.
Mine, I can shield civilian targets.
Fuck them. And these aren't civilians. They're attacking us. And if so, they should have, if they are just civilians, they should have picked better targets. That's a them problem. Skill issues.
What's the extra damage?
That's going to be an extra 6 necrotic as spores just kind of coat his body and then detonate.
Oh dear God.
Okay.
Let's see, because that was my action. That was my reaction. That was set up for next round.
Reaction. He gets a reaction because you've caused him damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. Ugh!
Mm-hmm.
And you are suddenly standing in a cone of fire.
Excellent.
Hellish rebuke.
You got it.
Oh.
That's a neat spell. I have a friend who has one just like it.
14 points of damage.
14 points, you say?
Yes.
Man, it's going to really, really suck for them when I go to my second or third health pool.
At that moment, you hear
Smells like bitch.
I'm guessing the charm on me ends.
and the loot player disappears down the road.
Abracadabra, I just made 2 of your friends disappear.
Oh my god, he just turned into Bugs Bunny. Abracapocus.
Focus Cadabra. Walla Walla, Washington.
Well, this feels more appropriate as an abraca fuck you indeed.
Yes.
Elsbeth, what would you like to do?
Am I correct in assuming the charm has ended?
It has. You no longer have tunnel vision. Now you have char-o vision.
You took no damage from that.
There's a whole lot of ozone going on.
Is only one cuff on me, or am I cuffed to a dead guy?
It is just a cuff on you.
Is it a magic tampering cuff or is it just a normal cuff?
You have no idea. You have no time to
Pull
examine.
around and find out.
All right, Misty Step.
No.
Magic
Do I lose the
nulling
spell
cuff.
slot?
What's that?
Do I lose the slot?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
You try to use your magic, and your right arm feels like a lead weight that pulling you to the floor, and nothing works.
Well, fuck.
Let's see.
Oh, hang on. That was my
there's
bonus
more.
action.
Huh?
What was that? That was only my bonus action.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Well, I can't cast, which is very unfortunate right now. What's the immediate environs around me? How many civilians are still nearby?
Oh, hell no. They have ducked for cover. They are diving everywhere.
What civilian's gonna stick around with lightning being shot
Yeah.
right at them?
It is
cones of
pure.
fire.
It is pure chance that the only people you hit were the people trying to grab you.
Okay. I need to look up a spell quick. Just to be certain I remember it correctly.
And looks ugly and stupid. Jesus.
Okay. Let's see. Radius. Measure. I don't want to. All right, I'm gonna move.
Dude was still holding you.
Oh yeah, he was holding me. Fuck. I would like to try and break the grapple then, since I don't
Okay.
want to blow myself up.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll do that for you.
Please don't blow me up. So now I think I have to do an athletics check, which sucks. $14.
You actually managed to squirm loose because dude is just standing there smoldering. Like he went to try to do something and he was like, what? And you
Yeah, lightning tends to fuck up the nerves.
you bust loose. You're like,
The
no.
nerve of that man.
Okay. I believe that takes my action to do.
Yes.
Damn it.
It's all right.
Because using a magic item is also an action, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, then that's my turn.
Okay. Here's
I don't want to be near someone that big.
as a thing, the person behind you apparently has it out for you as well,
Mm-hmm.
as he has stabbed you with his sword.
What a jerk.
I know.
For
And
how much?
it is also you're in melee, he's flanking you, so he gets that does he still get the
Advantage.
sneak
He gets advantage.
advantage?
Yeah, that's
Does he
the
get
word
the
you're looking
sneak
for.
roll, the extra damage?
Is he a rogue?
Yes.
Then
If he has
yes, he
advantage, he
gets
gets
sneak.
attack.
Ouch.
So initial damage is plus
Oh,
you
nice.
take
That's a
an
2d6.
additional 14 as he jams his sword into you.
Ouch.
And giant dude standing there shaking it off. He's not doing well.
Excellent.
That brings us back around to the top, which would be your turn.
Yes, yes,
Question.
it would.
Question, DM.
Yes.
If our party was actually able to see this, would we be able to like head out to that area? And if so, how long would it take us to get there?
You'll never make it in time.
Okay,
You might see it.
worth asking.
You might see it. There is no chance you get there in time.
Okay.
Particularly because this was, haha, boom. Now what?
The question of does the druid have any chill? No.
No.
I am not of the peace, love, and happiness variety druid.
Oh dear.
I just need to double check what the
Well, you did
Well-
say you needed bodies.
I did.
Right?
They This is community service of the weirdest kind. Let me just double check.
Chapter 17, community service of the weirdest kind.
Okay, so it is an action to do that. All right. That's what I needed to know. And wild shape is I think wild shape is bonus action.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Wow.
So we're going to. What does that do?
I believe that one was called Overkill.
Well,
I'm-
Hmm?
It's a bonus action to drink a potion, right?
Hell, I don't remember. Is it?
I
Depends.
generally-
We have a home rule we use where it's a bonus action, but an action to feed it to somebody else. But technically, rules is written, it is an action.
It's an action.
Okay. Then I will not do that. But I will do is I will use my action to call down another bolt of lightning.
Wow. Okay.
I'm
It's
out of range now, so
yeah, so you don't have to worry about it. It's just me. Oh, and that the fire damage 5 points procs on the big guy. Excellent.
Oh,
And then I'm gonna correction. What I'm going to do.
now that the AoE
Step
is
back. Lightning bolt directly on that one. Since now I'm not hitting myself.
Okay. So he
Do you need
does-
damage?
he does make his dex save. But
Okay.
so yes.
He will take half damage.
Yes.
I will give you halved damage. Yeah, fuck. 8 and. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Wait. I can do that math in my head. That's 10 points of damage.
Yeah. He's still standing. He
And
didn't
then
look good, but he's
and-
still standing.
And now I need him to make me a con save.
I was about to say, don't kill. We can get word out of information out of him.
Okay, he did.
Okay. So he passed it.
Yes.
Excellent. And then just the red bubbles underneath of his skin just start to simmer and pop for next
Oh.
round.
Oh, good.
If you have anything you want to say, I can save you before you die.
What's Elsbeth doing?
Elspeth is quickly looking around to see if there's anybody else about the jumper.
Okay, you don't seem to see anyone. Everyone seems to be scrambling away and hiding. You hear somebody blowing a whistle in the distance.
The cops.
That's us under the police.
Yeah. We need to go.
We don't
I'm gonna
talk to
look
the
at
feds.
Cuff on me. Is there any? Does it appear to be any easy way to get this off?
Nope.
Then you better come over here and rifle through this fucking dead dude's pockets.
And you talk all kinds of shit on Thea for doing that. And look at
Yeah.
you now.
There's a difference. I do
Karma.
it
Karma.
when I say to do it. We're in a bit of a deep situation. You do it when we're rifling through temples.
I'm gonna move there so that I've got the crates between me and the tiefling there, and I would like to try and check the dude who cuffed these pockets to see if he has a key.
Okay, give me a investigate or search or whatever the hell it is.
What was that?
Whatever the hell roll it is for
Oh,
search.
it doesn't matter because I rolled a fucking 1.
Ooh.
All you find is a bunch of Char.
That's
You
fine.
think
You're
you
like,
blew the
ew,
kitty
ew,
up.
ew, how does she do this? Ew, 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 ew,
Ugh.
ew.
Charred pocket lid.
I
Yeah,
think
it'll
you
be
blew
fine.
it up.
I'm
Jeez.
impressed with myself.
Bad guy tries the whole stabby thing again, and it really doesn't work out for him. He looks wobbly.
Oh, I see you've chosen death. Excellent.
And it's your turn again.
Excellent. So he takes 5 points of fire damage just for a merit of existing.
Ooh, that doesn't seem to do anything to him.
Ah, tiefling. All right, so we'll start with the reaction. So I need him to make a con save.
No,
No as in he fails, or no as in
fails.
it doesn't. Excellent. That's my favorite thing. 3 points of necrotic damage.
Yep.
Excellent. Now
So-
that they're all dead,
they're dead.
Key cuffs can't cast.
oh fuck, figures. Anything on that one?
I didn't find anything. He appears to be in pieces.
He was the one with that, but where the fuck did that bard go?
Gone.
You're gone.
You
Two
remember what
rounds-
she looked like?
2 rounds ago, head start.
Bet,
Yeah.
bet, bet. Give me just a second.
If you
Wild.
want to check the bodies here quick and then do your thing, I don't know, but
Yeah, check the bodies real quick, but
Give me a roll.
fuck it. I will assist in that. For investigation,
Yep.
18.
You find they have basically pocket lint their weapons, and that's about it.
All right, so nothing useful.
Nothing
All right,
useful.
we need to track down that bard.
okay. I got a pretty good look at him.
Great.
It was
So
for
you
her,
can
so.
great. So you can look above the clouds. You can look above the crowds while I run. And I will wild shape into a warhorse.
Okay.
And
Okay.
we go.
This will be novel. I'm gonna awkwardly climb on. Alright.
Nice.
Listen,
I'm loving it.
it won't take me long to catch up. Two rounds of 40 or 80 or like 30 to 60 feet. My base movement speed is 60. We're going.
Yes, you're also assuming a straight line, but
Yeah, assuming.
I'm
I'll
just
make it.
gripping your fucking mane, and
Pretty much.
also
We
you
are
can't talk
gone
about
from the crime scene. We look like a startled horse and a
this.
bedraggled caster.
Okay. And away you go.
And away we go. It's fucking magical.
Okay. We are well over time. I think that's a grand spot to stop.